Okay, we're going to check the part. First thing to do is put it on the table, and we'll slide it underneath right there on the edge. Drop that little probe right on there, and then we're going to zero it out. Okay. Now to check the overall length, just drop it on the table. So it's 307/10. So you can see the underlying 300 is the overall length of the part. Now what we have to check here too is the 100 is to that little spot in the middle, and 250 is to the bottom of the grooves. So we come back over to our probe. We've already zeroed it, so we can check that point right there. So it's 0.099999, basically 100. Now we can just slide it over and drop it in the bottom there. It should be 250, and we got 248. So we're good. We have plus or minus 10 on all those dimensions. So 240 to 260 is good. 090 to 100 is good. 310 to 290 is good for the lengths. Okay, so that's all of that. And then we'll come over, and what we have left underlined is our two diameters. 1" 533 is the front. 1" 615 is the bigger diameter. We also have the thread. And we've got inside that circle inside there is 1" for the smaller part of it and 1" 330 for the outer part of it. Both of those are plus or minus 10, so you can be 0.99 to 1.01, 1.32 to 1.34. These are a little bit tighter. You only got plus or minus 2 and plus or minus 2, so 531 to 1" 535. This diameter here, because of this kind of cutout inside the piece, it has a tendency to not be perfectly round. So if you measure here and then you measure here with the micrometers, you might see a little bit of a difference. As long as it's in tolerance, even though they're different, as long as they're both measurements are in tolerance, it's still good. And if it's a titch small in one spot, I'd still say it's okay. So we've got the thread gauges. That should thread all the way through the part, and micrometers are here. And the other thing to check is this 175 is between, is that thickness there. Okay, it's been running a little high. It's like 180, 182. That's fine as long as it doesn't get bigger than 185 or smaller than 165. You can see the inside of the piece is not that pretty. We got a lot of bouncing around with the end mill in there. That's what it's going to be for probably the next day or so until I get the new tooling in. And that's pretty much everything.